vacation plans. That's so cute, honestly. Yeah, well, like, no, they won't give me a passport. Work at the airport, I'm fucking never been on a plane. They literally just won't let me leave. I can literally work for the international side of the airport. What a fucking shit up there. I'm not even kidding. No, that is actually 100% true that, I like, there are no SAAQ appointments. Also, it's only in French. Like, it's, bilingual up until the appointment section where it's solely in French. They, like, coded, basically over top of the website. So it's only in French. So, and not only that, there's no fucking appointments for the rest of the fucking month. How, like, how am I supposed to pay my tickets if, how am I supposed to pay my parking tickets if you take away my fucking car? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, because I agree, the parking thing, it's just like, and you know what? It's, not because it's not possible is my issue with it, because, like, since we've been in the West Island, sometimes people park on the road, most of the time people park in their driveways even though they have 5 cars. They have 5 cars and they manage to park all their cars in their driveway at the end of every street. Like, either, like, 1 or 2 blocks, there will be free parking somewhere. There's free parking, like, places everywhere here. So clearly, City of Montreal literally just like, and we don't even have the Station Montreal anymore. It's like a privately hired. All they do is they get out of the car, they go, they take a picture of your license plate, they send you a fucking ticket in the mail. I shit you not. And then it's up to you to go fucking test it. You know what? Like, just like the to insinuate to insinuate that my people just are too lazy and they just don't want to work. They just want to get government handouts and do drugs with them. You know? Uh, who are we gonna vote for? Another washed up, like, midlife crisis, fucking failed NHL All Star? Like, is that what we're doing? Who's a trust fund baby and who's like, I'm so made, let me help me get to where I am, but you call daddy every time you fuck up, so he comes saves the day. Like, fuck, like, is that what we need more of? Really? Hustlers? Like, fuck off. Like, I was just trying to fucking go to work. I was literally just trying to fucking go to work. And how am I supposed to fucking pay for my fucking shit now? You want me to pay all these fucking fines for everything? I'd love to. Take all my money. I don't care. But, like, don't tell me that, like, it's because I'm a fucking cold hard criminal. I should have fucking done some real crime at that point. Like, oh, wait. Okay. You sound like Toronto people complain. I'm just gonna right off the bat, because how much money now are you going to have to invest into pulling all these fucking the bike lanes that you guys, all of you were so hyped for? Because I'm the one who's killing the planet with my car. Because I want a vehicle that drives 12 months of the year, not 5. So now we have a bunch of bike lanes everywhere. Now you're gonna pay a bunch of money to take them away? What? We're already here. Oh gosh. Okay, like, yeah, but like cops being a joke, like okay, but like you know what? Don't insult my intelligence and insinuate that I'm stupid understand when this is clearly everything is a setup. All our politicians, all our police, all our fucking government, they are all in the cool kid club and they're having a party and you're not invited. It's a joke. It feels like a joke because it is. You're the punchline. To fucking you know what? And to be like, oh, I just have to go on my vacation this year. Well, which vacation of the year are you on? I work at the airport and I've never been on a plane because they won't give me my passport back. And they're trying to put arrest warrants on me over a parking ticket. Like this place is the most corrupt, backwards, and because it's all run by the mafia. Well, now I know. Every 5 years, you guys rip up the entire highway. You guys rip up the 20 every 5 to 7 years. You guys refuse to fix the Mercier Bridge, which is like one because the natives their the native side is always fucking well done, but it's to make sure that they keep their place. Like it's collateral, I think, more than anything. And our side of the bridge is just fucking garbage all the fucking time. Like, and it's like we could just give the bridge to the natives so that they can do that side too. But we're not gonna do that, are we? Because every 7 years, you guys come up with a fucking plan to give the work on the bridge to the natives, and then you guys are like, okay, so we'll send our guys in, and they're like, nope, that's not what we agreed on, and you guys do this every 7 fucking years. And you know what? For a long time, it's like, wow, maybe like it must be me. It must be that I'm just not as smart as I think I am. Or like I'm like hyping because like a lot of people who are profiting, they like to be like, I think you're getting overexcited or you're overhyping it, you're a little erratic. This is a very typical reaction response that I get from people who are doing very well right now. And for a long time, I was like, you know what? I'm just not that smart. Like, it feels like a fucking joke. Like that everybody's kind of like in on. Yeah, actually, the old part is pretty bad, and it's people who are mental like, they're having mental health problems that's caused from drug usage that they're literally getting from the government. Like, if you go to the hospital right now in Quebec, I shit you not, it's easier to get like, opiates than it is to get antibiotics, but you can't get Benadryl. Once the store closes, you have to go to the hospital emergency room if you need Benadryl. Yeah, but, like, you know what? If somebody had just told me, "By the way, these are all real mafia people that are running the whole fucking city of Montreal," I would've shut the fuck up. I would've been like, "Oh, you don't fuck with those kind of people? Okay, well, maybe I'll shut up a little bit. I've been running my mouth for too long now. I was popping off all over the place. Lachine living on the street in Lachine, that was probably one of the scariest places that I've ever had to live. Like, I feel more comfortable in Lake Hochelaga or, like, I feel more comfortable up on Duff Court than I did on 25th because, like, I still don't feel okay about that place. Like, look, get all fucking like I don't know. And it's because when I bring it up to other people, a lot of the time they'll have some kind of experience where they get involved in some kind of like home thing situation for girls and shit. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, and you do that thing where you're like, I must be misunderstanding. Like, oh, can we take that like other homeless people and put in all the empty buildings so we stop tearing them down with paint? Next door. I found the broken in the house. It's it's, it's mold, like the walls are molded. There's wood on the wall, wood paneling on the walls, and smell it even in the house. So that's why I think everything's flooded. I think the flooding thing in Montreal, it looked apocalyptic. It looked like a hurricane or a tornado, like from Florida through the city. Every I'm like everybody. It's like such a from the all oh, you're an idiot. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, and like fucking a mile away, there's a giant hole that's filled with toothpaste. So you may have a gold toilet, but your plumbing leads to a giant hole right over there. I don't think your fucking gold toilet needs a whole lot at that point. If someone just told me. Like people were like, man, you're making a scene. I'm like, good, good. I'm trying to cause a scene at this point because like shit's fucked up, and like I feel like I'm retarded. As it turns out, I'm not retarded. Everything here is run by mobs. Jean Christier is infamous line. The drug trade. Yeah, the trucks, they're great. And they're like, what? What? The drug trade's great? He's like, oh no, you guys said trucks. And they're like, no, we said drugs. And he's like, oh, wow. Obviously, drugs are bad. And he just smiles. Like, I don't, what does that mean though? And I asked so many people, I asked so many people, I asked Justin Trudeau's father, the best prime minister we've ever had, y'all said. And like my infamous last words, I should have listened to my father. Like, just don't bother. Because it's a bunch of people who are lying and full of shit, but he said that he was going to legalize pot and he wasn't going to fuck it up. And people who were in jail will get out and they could get jobs doing the thing that they get sent to jail for life for. Like, and that's not what happened. You guys were like, well, they have previous other charges. Like, because pot was legal. That's why they have the other charges. You fucking bunch of people who are like retired, who their pension $13,000. What a fucking joke that is for 35 fucking years of working. And my dad's fucking crying because he fucking has to go work at the mustard factory. You know, what a fucking joke. Why am I gonna pay? Like I paid into EI like multiple times, and every time they're like it doesn't amount to enough, so it goes back to zero. Where did all that money that I paid into EI go? Poof into thin air. It's on me to welfare. I paid my union. I paid union dues. I thought I was getting a sweet deal. 10 hours, 5 days takes twice as long to get past probationary in that case. When they hire you for a graveyard shift, 2 days before your probation is up, I called my fucking union rep anyway, and I talked shit about my boss to his brother. That's what I paid union dues for. So Fuck the union shit. Not doing that again. Give fucking the native people my money. Fucking whatever taxes they want that I'm gonna fucking pay to my government, I'll give to them. At least I don't get fucking paid at the end of the day. Like, and it's just like my next job, I just start over. I just have to start over into paying the EI. Like that doesn't fucking make sense. Like, and to watch my dad fucking crying because he's just like, I don't, it's so bad at the bus to cry for that. There you go. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, for Seagram, because it's French state too. I'm pretty sure that's why. My dad was a union rep for Smirnoff. It said it was the worst mistake of his whole career working at Seagrams was becoming a union rep. 13,000 a year, 35 years of work. And you know what? I watched my grandfather do it, and all 5 of his children dump him off because he was too much to handle. After fucking, he did the same thing for 5 children. Not one of them could be bothered with you. I don't know. They put his house for sale. The only thing they left was the couch. Because they're cute. Finally, I'm gonna fucking probably steal this one. I think I'm gonna make an underground homeless shelter next door. I think my neighbors actually might be actually would not mind. Like someone was squatting in it, obviously, but the smell is just like it's unmovable. It's but that's the whole point. They're waiting for all these houses to rot away. They don't want the house. They want the land that's underneath the house. So they have to wait till the house is so decayed that the city by law, because it's a health hazard, will have to come remove it, and they can build from the ground up. So that's and it's subdivision. So each lot could be 3 divided to 3. So you paid say $10,000 for that lot. That's now a $30,000 lot. All right, permítame. No. Oh, oh, summer. Barely living, no one's running from there. Honestly, they fucking my brother's babysitter right now. I just fucking hung. Like my brother is so like because the church just won't stop giving him drugs. Like they went to go pick up a packed lunch, and they put a crack pipe in his packed lunch. I'm like, why is the church giving you a packed lunch with a crack pipe in it? He's like, for safety. I was like, I don't understand. So I was like, I understand the needles. Well, why is the church giving you? And they're like, well, they're not affiliated with the church. They just rent out the basement. I'm like, okay, so what? I have to go to like Sunday service, like to go talk to the fucking guy who runs the church. That's, but they ended up fucking closing and moving, probably because they started to catch on the fact that they were basically pushing drugs out of fucking church. And now my brother's brain is broken. He thinks that I'm part of some kind of dungeon cult. It's ridiculous. It's like the police. Like I had to talk to the police. And they were like, we have to confirm that you're not trapped in a sex dungeon. I'm like, no, I am not trapped in a sex dungeon. And he's talking about going to CSIS with information, like he's batshit, broken brain. Because the government is just like all the fucking drugs, except the ones that are helpful. Yeah, and we're talking about pot, like it's saying pot is a gateway drug. Like, what the fuck? Like, wrong answer. What's a nut? Question that. Here we are. We've already done the damage. The Leave it there. Damage is done. Let's not invest our money into taking away Drake Charles. Idiot. One day it's gonna be promise me. So hey, yeah, you're all just too dumb, eh? You all don't wanna wear jobs because they think they all just wanna get handled by the government. I have an army of homeless people. An army first of homeless people, people that are surviving literally off of nothing. They don't get government handouts. They get nothing. Why? Well, then stay over there. Fantastic. Fuck out. Apparently a bunch of Americans went to Windsor. I was like, that makes no sense. I think if they're gone for 6 months, no, I don't think if you've been here for under 5 years, I'm like, okay, okay, no, we're not doing something right now. I personally think, like, and it's not because I think they don't. Our government's very deceptive, very good at people, and it's doing this the long game almost. So it seems like Trudeau to anybody who's been here for like a year give or take, he seems great, doesn't he? He seems like the best guy ever. But if you have had generations of like your parents, your grandparents talking about like something doesn't seem quite right here, something doesn't seem quite right here. This doesn't seem fair. Like, and it's like only right now, like the middle upper class are starting to be like, hey, that's not fair. It doesn't take 60 years to figure this out, though. That shit doesn't add up. Why do you think I don't pay for my fucking car insurance? Because one day it was mandatory and the cops fucking nail you with a $500, $600 ticket they gave me. I'm like, yeah, my insurance bill, Bella or something, whatever. My work takes care of it. And he was like, oh no, it's a serious offense. I'm like, for what? Like, what do you get out of this? Like, so when I did have a new car, it was 6 years paying. I think it was like 300 a month for 6 years for a Chevy Cruze. And a month after I finished paying it off, I knew he was gonna fucking run into my ass too. Apparently, it was a sensor underneath the bumper that would cost more than the car. Like, I think that's bullshit. And it ended up costing me about 75 bucks, but then I have to get people to drive me around while I find a new car. I end up getting fucking lemons all of a sudden. Like, I'm usually much better with people's vehicles, but people have gotten like a lot better at being able to fucking cover up all those sounds that I'm like, oh, that's something important or serious. Like, at least you know what? My one requirement for my car, I need it to work 12 months of the fucking year. I thought that was already given in Canada that it needs to be weatherproof. Good luck starting your fucking Teslas in December. But you guys won't be here in December, so what do you care? You'll be on vacation in Mexico. My family goes for a vacation maybe every 10 years, maybe. Last year, or not last year, last time we went on vacation before Allison died. It was the Murphy's Law of vacations. Instead of probably being like in debt the next year because of that vacation for like a week and maybe. Where did it go? No, fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Ellie. Ellie's done stuff. Like another like, oh yeah, on Montreal hospitals and schools, they're literally advertising if you're upset with the like, medical health, like medical care system, come to Ontario. We'll treat you guys so much better. They're literally like poaching students as soon as they get out of McGill. Like, isn't that what Kamala Harris is considered to be Canadian and from Montreal? Like Trump would have been like, so that's honestly. Like volunteered to government. Like the poor Joe Biden out. Where is he? Which is closed now because the teachers were getting caught losing their crystal meth. My mom went there. My boyfriend went there. It was like a private school for the lower class. Oh, ooh, so much fucking funny. Funny enough, Rocket. Your living is very excited. I don't think we ever thought that she was having a I never thought I'd live in a house. So it's awesome. And they're trying to charge my landlord with like multiple counts of murder in the building. And now another building caught fire. And then like someone shut off his office. And they're like, he's being very cooperative. Like someone just shut off his office. There's a little old lady who sits. Oh, and then his car was set on fire. And they said his address on the radio. I'm like, okay, so obviously the person that just didn't do it is because like you hear about now it's happening in Montreal. It used to be on Toronto, so it's practically too. And I noticed like the Toronto like almost like without fail, there's always a car on fire. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like we never say that about Montreal, really. Like very like seldom you'll hear that there is a car that is like qualified and is involved in play. Like usually it's like a gas truck of some kind, or they ran through the gas station or whatever. Like you know, but I'm starting to notice that they're doing what Toronto's doing now, where almost every day there is a car somewhere on fire. Why would I want to buy a car that remotely shuts off? And it's just like your solution to your cars all getting stolen is put your keys at the front door so they don't rob your house. They're less likely to rob your house because they only want your car. And you guys are putting the bars on your wheel, like the lock bar, like it's the 90s. And you're like, how about we put a remote shut off for if in case they get stolen? Put a lock on the door, fucking idiot. No, it works super effectively. I hate hole. The garbage don't have them on the passenger side anymore. Why the fuck you put the fucking tail on the passenger side? Fucking walk around the car every fucking time. Super annoying. That's what I got pulled over for. The daytime lights aren't on. I'm like, what do you? But it's daytime. It's not like it's not reduced visibility. He goes like, can you turn them on? Like, there's only on or off. It's a 20-year-old truck. 20-year-old work truck. They're either on or they're off. That's why he pulled me over. And he was like, I'm not gonna find a thing. I'm like, no. And I'm pretty sure he knew that I was lying because he came back and he was like, yeah. So I was like, he's like, yeah, you already know. And then he let me know that I am warranted for my arrest over a parking ticket. I don't steal ever. I get kicked out of the store because my friends are stealing. They look too guilty. I radiate guilt. I was like, I want to be cool in like $dollar store and I can't. Sucks. It's super shitty. I hate it. I hate it. And that's why rich people are rich because they're dishonest and they steal. I was like, oh. Last time I went to IGA with my dad, we spent $70. I stole an apple. And he was just like mortified. He's like, I should bring you back to this. He's like, you stole it? I'm like, yeah, Dad. I just spent like fucking $80 in groceries. We left with like 3 bags. So yeah, I'm taking an apple. And he's like, I should bring you back to the store. I was like, so what? Like return the car? Like it's an apple. Like these are all things that apparently people were told when they were younger. They're like, oh yeah, we all say that we're honest, but we explore each as we get, and fucking if you get caught lying, double down and lie some more. I was like, I'm doing it wrong. At least I'm a super good person. Okay, hang on. Let me go do something. I wish I could use like a funnel with it. How do I get the powder into this little thing? Well, why does it only fill out that way? Oh, health insurance. Oh, the poor lady across the street. She got 2 new little poodles, and one of them's got a right cherry or whatever, $2,000 vet bill or something like that. I was like, you should get pet insurance now because, like, my dog was 5 when they diagnosed him with a heart murmur, which I said he had for years, and they were like, he's a small dog. Let their hearts beat faster. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not saying it's faster. I'm saying it's irregular. Fucking asshole. I have a stethoscope. I stole it from the hospital. That is something that I stole. That's because my dog had a heart murmur and they weren't fucking doing it. And then they weren't giving his heart medication after 6 months of not doing echo. And I'm like, I do it every year. They're like, well, now we're recommending it every 6 months. I'm like, oh, you won't give him his heart medication? That doesn't even make sense. Fuck you. Not giving him heart medication anymore. Fuck that. What a fucking scam. Hi. I love you. I love you. Oh, you know what? I've been saying this for years. Like, I grew up mostly not going to school because I was sick. I get pneumonia every year because I was born with bronchitis, combination of bronchitis and hi. Good. Okay. You find it funny that they're talking about walking clinics as if it's like this new revolutionary something like event. Last time I went to a walking clinic, first of all, they charged 20 bucks. I'm like, first of all, that's illegal to charge me for the walking clinic. And then the last time, because I punched the wall, that's the third time that I was so sure I was going to go through it. My knuckles puffy down my hand, and I was like, I just need a better thing just so I don't keep whacking it on stuff. So I called the walking clinic, and the girl goes, "What? Do you not have a family doctor?" I was like, "I did. I had two actually, because one finally gave me my Adderall prescription, and then one day, because my better mom died, I was struggling like a lot, like mentally. I was very upset, and I had my business partner Dom bring me. So my doctor thought that Dom was my pimp, and Dom was taking my Adderall prescription. Like, what? You Dom? Really? Like, yeah, your pimp? I was like, what are you talking about? He's not my pimp. He's like kind of my business partner, but like support system because my family's not supportive in any way. So like, yeah, no. And my family doctor basically, I was like, you can drug test me. Like, I'm not fucking doing drugs. Like, and yeah, he dropped me as a patient. So I had two family doctors, and then they were like, you have to choose one. I chose the wrong one, I guess. Even the secretary, she's like, sweetheart, why would you tell him that? I'm like, because I'm just really depressed. Like, I just like don't have a filter, and I usually would know better, but like, I was just so sad at the time. And she's like, sweetheart, he's a family doctor. He's got like three daughters that are all heart ill. He gives you prescriptions. That's it. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, you should go talk to a therapist, things like that. I was like, yeah, well, now I know that, but he already dropped me as a patient. So last time I went to the walk-in clinic, the lady was like, "You don't have a family doctor?" I said, "No." She dropped me as a patient, and then she goes, "We'll go to the hospital." Like, and hung up on me. And for the argument that like you can't fucking pay for your doctors, like that's why all doctors are going private now, and the government doesn't like the fucking fact that doctors are gonna make money without getting their cut. They're like the mafia, like, and to say this like, oh, that's not fair to the poor people do not give a fuck if it means I'm talking the medical system. You want to pay your way, go for it, knock yourself out. But like my mom would be sitting in the hospital for fucking 8, 10 hours, and she would tell me to go for a walk so we get seen faster. And you know what? I used to scam American companies. I used to call doctors' offices, and you guys have it on their on their voicemail. Is that their cell numbers, their pager, my secretary's number, and this is like all of their voicemails, like because they want to be able to reach. because they get money for it, their job, that they pay a lot to go to school for, that they're in debt for a long time after. So now we have a bunch of doctors who are fucking idiots, like, that paid their way through their fucking career. Like, their whole education is because mommy and daddy just, like, fucking paid. So now we have a bunch of fucking professionals. Oh my god, if I had to hear one more fucking professional on the goddamn radio and be like, "We don't know." Like, then why are you talking? You're the expert. You're the professional. You have a degree in whatever. We don't know. No one knows fucking anything then. Even me. I agree. I'm also upset about it. Yeah, it is after the fight. Oh, wait, well, that's a lot of money. Oh, no. No. Yeah, you know what? You're so crazy. Oh, no. So, if you don't know what the is, I can't handle this. All right. My my significant other was eventually I'm gonna do stories on all this because eventually I'm gonna like I'm taking down our social service program. It's like my life goal at this point is to stop having a group of people that come and take your child away because they feel like you're an unfit parent. Like, I don't understand how someone can kill their own child, but like if someone trying to put a vaccine in your child and you disagree, and then they say that there's an Amber Alert because you stole your own child. I'm sorry. Like, 'cause my boyfriend was raised by his, his godparents and his father's sister, and she found him in an orphanage covered in bugs, and she was like, "That little kid, that's my godson." Because she was a lesbian, and they couldn't have an open relationship and be lesbians and have an adopted child. And he was. And he kind of like blames himself a little bit because like they started questioning him about their relationship, and then he got taken away. He was put in juvie because he shot a kid in the face with a air shotgun because he was bragging about sexually molesting his sister. And my boyfriend was like, "You think that's a funny thing?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the face." And then he did. I want to. You have no idea how bad. Because I asked him, I'm like, "Did you ever find this boy afterwards?" Like, he breathing tubes and everything. Like, point blank, shot him in the face. Like, I think pop, pop, pop 3 times or something like that. So that's why he went to juvie. I actually think the first time he went to juvie, or they threatened to send him to juvie as a 3-year-old on a tricycle because on a campsite he drove his tricycle in front of some lady's car, and then she died. That's like a heart attack. And they tried to say that a 3-year-old on a tricycle caused it, and they should put him in juvie. I was like, what? I don't, I don't understand. Like, every single person I know has been in the social services system at some point in their life. My mom was adopted. My brother was adopted. My best friend, 9 homes in 9 years. And Jennifer was like the best example of a recovering addict who's doing every right thing. And she was native, so they were gonna make sure that she never got confused. And then as soon as they turned 18, they were just I was like, all that, those years of surprise visits and taking the kids away all over again, and it's so traumatizing. Like every time they weren't even home for a smaller than this. A good night, good night. She was using heroin and crack. Like that's something I took to heart. She was like, everything else is fair game. You don't touch heroin one time, you don't touch crack one time. That's all it takes one fucking time. You know what? I'd rather be a bad seed than be a fucking over bitch. So everybody I know that has been taken away from their parents and put into social services, it has never gotten better. It would only get worse. Oh, the S to M. I just don't understand this whole thing with kids. They think that like, you know what? You put your kid in daycare when they're 2, and then preschool, and then elementary school, and high school when they're 17, and they're like, I want my child to respect me. You didn't fucking raise them, maybe. And you know what? You have like literally grown adults that are like spitting on you because you are upset. Like who was that Lisa Bayou? She was like, I don't think in the history of people being told to calm down did that ever actually calm down. Am I retarded? Like, I just don't care to listen to this at all, at all, at all. The only reason why he's covering this is because he's all upset that he has to fly U.S. international. And it's going to be a 12-hour trip now instead of a direct flight to Montreal. Wait. Is it me? Like, am I? Am I just not understanding how? This is a single sheet. This is not a glove. Okay. I'm not having that. I haven't been a redhead since high school. High school. No, after. I was still hanging out with crew of friends. Please, with his father, like one of the coolest fathers that I've ever got. He took me. He took me to Niagara Falls. And we went to. I met his mother, like Justin's grandmother. She's like a German lady. She's like super sassy. She was like 90. I was like, oh my god, you're so like not Joe Biden at all. I I feel bad about Joe Biden. Honestly, like they were laughing because he was falling up the stairs. I'm like, why would you laugh at an elderly man who's falling? Like, why would that be funny at all? Ever since I saw that thing, what's her face? Oh, you know, Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, and made her look drunk and fucked up. And even I thought she was fucked up. But all they did was slow down. I was like, wow, I didn't think it was that fucking easy to make someone look fucked up. Oh, yeah, 100%. Referendum? Oh no, recession. Okay, I thought I heard it was referendum. I still don't even fucking know what the referendum. Like I know what it was. I knew it was a bunch of shit. No one was happy. Blah blah blah. Still not fucking. I was in the second one. With Jenny Coder, looking for a guy who's a red, an actual red. I like that they're finally catching on to the fact that what do you call it? Donation bins. Donation bins. Do not put a fucking thing in there because they do not go to donation. They go to the launch of outlet so they can resell back to it. And they say, well, we donate 30% to a women's shelter. They own the women's shelter. And because it's I wanted to look into doing a homeless shelter that allows dogs, pets, and we'll get tech on site. So I started looking into a difference between a charity and a not-profit. Either way, the government can't fucking with me. They got their urgent food pages, right? Charity. Charities are supposed to be volunteers, and there should be no food trail. So that's a fun thing. You know what? I was wrong with that. I was wrong. They told me bad credit is better than no credit. I was wrong. I was like, that can't be true. I'm in generational debt. I didn't get to spend money. I've never owned a credit card. I have that credit. Well, shit, you not. I didn't buy anything. I literally haven't bought anything here. Everything in this home is from the trash. I'm not kidding. I've never bought anything. My last house apartment, everything from the trash. Everything in this whole house is from the trash. I don't got anything new. I buy food. That's it. And it usually I get. But gambling is probably some people could eat food. No. as it turns out, the more that you have, the more likely it will open up for you. And like prepare for your retirement, it's like your parents crying into the parking lot of every fucking local. That's what it is. You could, as long as you can afford, feel dead to be going. Oh, no. Right. Oh. You're such a gracious is what makes it kind of stupid that we're even having this conversation. Only us to be talking about this is native. Argue with fucking people as well. But it's actually they own anything. Where? To a different country? You're talking about people, not cattle. Treat cattle with more respect. You bring them here and you dump them in front of the homeless shelter. And homeless people here don't want to stay in it. Well, it's in the room, but you have to do it. You guys are off your break and then back in. That's a high school couple. Time's up. Time's up. Nope. Yeah. Okay, then let me leave. Like Quebec working here as a US person. That's fine. I'm more than happy to go. Not let me leave. I work at the fucking airport for the international side, but I can't get a fucking passport. I don't have a plane. Bullshit. Guys said to employers that they could fucking hire cheaper. You could pay them less. It's illegal. To not pay anybody fucking any less for any reason. Oh, then why does your mother still get my turned out? You're divorced when you died. And when you are widowed, you no longer have that name. You go back to your maiden name. I'm pretty sure the Sinclair fucking name. I'm pretty sure it's very reputable. Did you go back on vacation, please? No, he's reading all the script clearly. Yeah, someone's back. That's good. Because you can't immigrants to come here, will pay for you to go to school and your kids go to school, and then put them in homeless shelters. There's guys that are like Gucci fucking luggage suitcases, and they're just like confused. And there's a bunch of homeless people, or they're not homeless. Like they're just new immigrants. And then they got caught doing that, so now they really to the hotels instead. And they give them half frozen fucking meals that they throw in the trash that we end up putting in the fucking trash. Or actually, sorry, no, we go buy it at the fucking expired food store. Yet you will get a ticket if you get caught in a donation group. They sit across the street and they wait, and you'll get a ticket for a trash. Does not go to charity. Trust me. I literally hang out next to the mission. Fucking see a whole lot of nice new Mercedes Benz that are fresh off the lot. The fucking guy's wearing blue suit with fucking rolling. Rolex. Why? So you guys can cover up anything illegal that you can do? Because everything here is basically illegal. Paid for, from the politicians to the police to the doctors, all of it. The teachers, all of them are all paid. That's exactly my life is moving, not moving. And now I'm just kind of like okay, being like house arrest, not by law, which you guys talked about. Nothing you did not talk about. School, fucked up medical, fucked up transit, fucked up literally everything. Ha 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 ha. you guys all asked for the fucking electric bikes and all the bike lanes, and they just were like, "Oh, this is not convenient for grocery shopping." But I want to buy a prescription, like, yeah, can't get home on my bike. Yeah, oh, shit. And oh, it's too expensive. Well, the Uber drivers want to fucking be, taxi drivers are like, what the fuck? There's literally my taxi driver the other day said he lives in his car. There's there's a couple, an Indian couple that are my age. You know, I saw that all their car full of stuff and his girlfriend was sleeping in the passenger seat. I was like, me and Nick were walking by. I was like, that was us. That was 2 years ago. That was us. I was pregnant living in a fucking tent. After like 10 years of trying to get pregnant and then be going through all those stupid tests because what's nothing wrong with you? I was like, okay. Like, yeah, it was great for like when I was a teenager because like I know you took something and nothing happened. And they're like, well, are you trying to get pregnant? I was like, I'm not trying. No one actually was trying. They were like, they were like, you don't. You love how it was 3 billion highlights for the Jean Cartier, and then they rebuilt Champlain, and they said that it's for so that trucks use the Victoria Bridge. Now we're using the Victoria Bridge, so the trucks are literally picking up the whole Champlain River, and they refused to ever fix the bridge anymore because it's actually causing all the congestion. I saw them literally build a bridge to save, what do you call it? The Jerome? And they have a golf stick. This is a this is a or whatever. They literally built the bridge in a week. They're telling the people who lived there that if you have a boat, take your boat across the port, it's fucking hilarious. And then some people were really thinking that, well, this like I've got days off and I'm working in customer service. I don't work on graphic. I refuse to talk down to like people who do not live here, fuck up my city, and then second thing, and I talk to my garbage with service. And people can fucking drive from their front corner off fast fuck me. Or they can corner fucking police so that we can drive around on the same streets that fucking on a regular basis that we can't fucking drive on. Why so fucking bad? So a picture of a dead deer on the ground with her on it. Yeah. Don't worry, we're not crossroads. Costco's too big. And we wanted to um, give them a shot that would fix them, that would make them infertile for like 20 years. Like that's what they literally gave me. I'm so sure this is what Garza was. And they're like, "Do you want the giant panther?" I don't want the giant panther. I go, "Okay, you're HPV shot." Really? Why high school? Like they did it with the Garza shot. Like I ain't took an excuse because they keep the shit out of something. That's Chris true for population control. And then you guys are offering fucking made to vets to touch your wound on. Ah, son of a bitch. Other fucking mafioso. Only person who's allowed to open it. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or even blaming the cookies for like the weather. Yeah, yeah, I actually yeah. One more thing that's fucked up. Crowdhead is fucking why that would be. It's so fucked up because I was just like, like I always like you just say that. My head's my space cadet. I'm always fucking head in the clouds, not paying attention. Like, yeah, I'm bored. Turns out I'm not retarded. I'm actually rather not. Turns out I'm a bunch of teachers that fucking there's no reason I should go. No, no. If I do this, I'm gonna I'm gonna like, why is it any different? Like, if I did that, that would be drug dealing. Like, you know, arson. Yeah. I don't pay my taxes anymore. I don't pay for this shit. When shit changes, I will happily go back to pay my taxes. Like, it's hurting my taxes again, and I'm not going to HR block. Problem with my 2019 tax return is I go to HR block. You know what the is. I'm not doing taxes no more. HR block. It's 4%. So it's more easy, convenient, accurate. I can do it myself. I don't make enough money to fucking need to hire someone to the bank. I don't need the bank to hold on to my more money. But apparently, all don't understand how the bank work. It's $10 in, and the bank spent $9 of your money because they thought it was a good investment. I'm like, no one signed up for this. I don't need the bank to hold on to their money. They don't give me my pay if I don't have a bank account. Like, they don't pay you in cash. Or, like, don't give you a check. Oh yeah, I heard. Have you ever heard of Goldman Sachs? Well, yeah, I'm doing Goldman Sachs. I mean, not for him. That's the idea. Yeah, but like, you're probably not use it anyway. So good. Why would you put more into a company that's taking? Why wouldn't you just close the company? But you've already invested money into it. That's the issue here. So where did that money go? Yeah, but it's gone though. Yeah, but he doesn't lose his home. I do. No? What is it called in common? Language law. They refuse to do the language law. Because that's how they keep control of the stock market after GameStop. Because a bunch of middle class people who are millennials broke the stock market because they actually did something kind of smart, and a bunch of boomers were like, "You fucking millennials who don't know anything," and they were like, "Oh yeah, well it's going to go under anyway. Okay, let's try to fucking see if we can break the stock market," which we did. So now you bet against a company, so the company is going under, and you still get paid out. But if you the producer, that is all about a scam. You do two books and you pocket the rest. You make sure that your show is flop, so then you don't have to pay off the bankers, and then you pocket the money that you that people invested that goes into your pocket. Always have two books out if you know. Wow, that's kind of interesting. No, the producer is literally trading the stock market right now because the stock market used to be that you have to keep up with all the companies. It's a economic system. It's its own currency economic system, and it's because when we during the Great Depression, all the banks got bought out, and that's when we started racking up all this debt. And now Trudeau's doubling down and putting us more into debt. But that's why when Trudeau goes up first, that's what happened. Can someone reset the permanent movement? Because Daddy Trudeau fucking wrote all this down for us, and it's not going according to plan, honestly. Well, I guess it is. I mean, we still feel we're just crazy about it. It's the only difference between Trudeau and the United States. One fucking robbed you blind, the other one doesn't go like, ah, ah. of those really concerned to take food and fat taste everything with it. And that basically nothing. That's nothing good. It's if your parent isn't part of the school board or you're not an immigrant or you don't have like X amount of money that you can get in college to apply for social license and everybody gets in there. They only English school and they fucking do out of school. Often is literally not. Oh, Florence is fucking evaluating for you. The secretary did and be like, why are you applied here? Like, only for probably 3.5 years. She was like, give me a second, we can look. Because, like, I'm not sure what's happening with that. Because I've done snap. I don't even know why. I didn't go to school ever. No, I don't know. Finally, I kept getting the application fee, and they're never going to accept me. Because my marks are too high. So they go back to grade 9, where my only report says any, not evaluated. All that shit. And they told me, now it's been too long, so I have to go for prerequisite. Like, so basically, like grade 12. But I haven't done 10. And they were like, yeah. I was like, okay, gotcha. See? I need like invest like $300 just like applying for college for like 3.5 years. It's like public transit. There's like elderly like, people who are like handicapped that are using public transit, and then there's 20-year-olds driving a shag off the wall. I'm like, it's not very good. Shit's fucked up. Oh look, and there's Santa right there. And there's hi. Oh my god. Because I'm not only in different color so but chill. Cool. What? You said I'm going to the store, right? Huh. Well, like yeah. Yeah. What? No, they don't want to go to Europe. But hey, see, this is feel maybe obvious things. I recently came to understand the legit things. They are because what with the shitty PR that everybody got busted We were reading the fucking, what do you call it? The Italian blockbuster. That guy, Rizzuto, his name, with the Montreal players. I guess things. Well, their kids took over the business while they were in jail. Like, and their kids tried to so everything got so apparently if he gets the take over the stuff is watch as the new chief. I'm just Jordan. 5 years, like a nice everything, but he focused too much on the thing that going to, and I think the other people you don't want to refer to them, but they are not together. They don't want the tours to meet all the elders who didn't know that there was something that to make a conference and let it do that. And they were keeping it secret from all the other elders. That was really good what they did there. The government was fucking right. They were trying to build golf courses on the graveyard in the army when they sent down. Every single person was experiencing this. It's responsible for every fucking problem. All these fucking talent that really didn't stay despite the FOQ. Yeah, that's what those blue dots are, by the way. The three blue dots. Oh, listen to the city because they're going to factory contaminate like that is FOQ. Anytime there's blue dots, anytime there's blue dots, eventually I get pushed to that neighborhood. Flipping our mailbox. They're all together. Oh my god, please. I can't. Yeah, but who would be our mascot? Oh, the Xbox 67. And because you guys picked up the Xbox 67, like that was like set up so that everybody could prosper, and you guys fucked all of it up. Habitat. Habitat 67 now is currently oh, you know, that's good. Like fucking one use your fucking Nexus. Your doctor's 16-year-old daughter doesn't can't fucking feel it because she was Nexus class that everything in the airport's not you guys fucking killing me fucking like, in line because I don't have anything to impact it. And then you fucking go to fucking Starbucks, start doing ads, you're not gonna make your coffee fucking 50% off. Mm. So, okay, point. If you were me, I'd still have watched, but I was like that people fail to test also to talk to younger when you're born, and people will get a lot nicer to you. Like, oh, give me a hold that for you. I was like, no, thank you. But if I have black hair, people like fucking ignore my existence. Maybe. I don't know what. Every time I put a leash on the man, after like 10 minutes, they're like, no, take it out, take it out. Hijack. Can I go over? Someone part of it. Where's my dad? Remember that one. Well, Mhm. Really? Yeah, it's really right now, aren't they? Oh, really? Because she wasn't surprising because people recently deciding that like well, she's like fucking really slow with Quebec men. They do not do that. They get angry. They get angry. Yeah, well, it's fucking fucking yeah, look up. And they're asking me the same line. And she's probably like, okay, serves her purpose. And, they're not trying to catering to the angry anymore. Fucking probably play nice. It seems like I'm ready for the giant down the street. Mm-hmm. Fuck that guy. I'm so sure it's the guy across the street. Maybe that even so comedy sterling honestly fucking really fucking English people like to be like real honest. Uh, Danny Kodak. Only Danny Kodak. Like load them up with more cocaine so that the people probably really so that he's giving them the stroke. Kind of letting the poor man go through. I was like on a bike for the Carlos in right after. Honestly, the poor guy alone. Enough. Yeah, but you should go around fucking saying it all the time. No, that's what rules it. Fucking every time there's like fucking female, they go, female on behalf of all female. I do not care if you're a female. You don't care for female to this don't care. a fucking pterodactyl for your shit. Identify yourself as a dolphin. I really don't care. You don't do your job. So fucking shut up. Because you think that you the greater good, like a modern day Robin Hood, gonna take from the rich and maybe eventually give it back to the poor. Well, yeah, when I had my own company, like seriously, something made like on shows when you're done because of sterling, I got voted out after 6 years because it was not really bringing us cool. Because she wasn't used to the sound of the sea. So I couldn't walk in my apartment at nighttime after 11. What do you guys have planned to do with them? What is the fun of you there? Other than the police, the fall guy. Oh, ah, look, I don't money, dude. All the money's gone. When they're talking about budget for like fucking next year, like all the money, and they're like, we'll just make the money. And it's like, that's obviously not going to work. Like, yeah, like, can't just keep being like, we'll spend money. Like, someone has to pay for this shit. You guys back to a flat bill in our name. I'm the one who's going to pay for it. That's fine. But don't tell me the one who fucked it up. Yeah, see, this is the issue. This guy kills that neighborhood. Christina. I think probably well organized yet illegal marketing scam that I ever reported was run by a little Greek. I think she's Greek. Her name was Espina, and it used her son Sano as the boss. But Sano is a dumb fucking gorilla person. I came up fucking rubbing my shoulders. I was in the middle of a call, and I was like, "Oh, what the well, yeah, you just looked at the call first of all. Think about the touching. He's like, "Oh, you look a little spirits. What's that? This is what I'm going to tell you. If you ever put your hand on me again, I will break." I was like, "Oh, you walking like that? Well, I was thought it was like your ways. I was never insinuating the most like shadow. I don't say stuff like that because it makes it sound worse when you try to excuse it with, I have a daughter. So, just don't fucking touch me. Ever. He mostly plays doesn't actually but it's English no good. English not so good. I was like, no, you're little Jake, you're motherfucker. Like, we don't fucking scares the fucking shit out of well, gangster fucking I mad bang. They're like, "Good thing you were here a month ago when you got raided." I was like, and they just killed him. Her name. $600 per sale, even though sales is in, there's like 30 employees working. It's pretty good. Servicing every day. People are just literally gotta pay the $500. Sometimes you gotta have people do it. Pay for 600. You wanna schedule for? Do you want me to renew it for another year? Yeah. I got a truck one. It's been service. You can count on, but the panel was really out. This one literally looked like services in the customer. I was like, the guy's doing it had to. There's no way. Like pager for what? No. Yeah. Fifty. Personal. No, there's no. It's not local. Ah! Oh, you're talking about little buddy, fucking Jody Royston Ringgold. First female indigenous that speaks for all indigenous, even though it's only happening with none of the others there. Her father only talks shit about her. Oh, and her father, Justin Trudeau's father, were best buddies. And she accidentally forgot to give her fucking like on a Zoom call that could have led out the fact that she spent about 6 months going unforgettable and she just had $10,000 a year anyway. That's part of the problem. Are you here to serve yourself? Like, fucking we will literally have to blame. You'll not figure out another fuck around in there. It's not very much fucking run his mouth and be like, we're gonna take out Putin. No, you're not. Fucking moron. Even fucking China was the first one to show to Ukraine. Fucking idiots. There's a military seats the Ukraine flag now. It's all over the place. And they're actually the fucking landlord is walking the house. Fucking scumbag. Fucking people walks to your 10% fucking man child. Because you have to evict someone too poor to pay. No, no, okay. Go over there. Sorry, dude. Good. A little bit. Uh, not really. Mm, what? Sorry, maybe. Mm, okay, okay, journalism, okay, really, journalism, integrity, journalism. Ah, I know, baby. I'm almost done. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, fuck, fuck off. Leave. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's- it's- oh, oh, that is good. Oh, oh, wait, um, Mhm. 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 No, 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 no. No. Go on. Go on anyway. Come on. Go to bed. Oh, baby. Okay. What time was the lucky door? Oh, no. Oh, please stop.